Hustle, enthusiasm, awareness and attitude, and teamwork. And those 4 elements make up a good official.
You are looking at video behind me of St. Louis and Tim Peel conducting a referee camp. He does that every year to help young officials. And if these budding referees want to learn a little bit about life, they probably could, because Peel has lived a lot of it lately. With the help of photographer Randy Schwenker, we give you the Tim Peel story.
Sports Plus Spotlight is sponsored by AAA Auto Insurance.
Good stick, Louie. Good stick.
On this night, he was just simply an assistant hockey coach for 9-year-old boys at a rink in Pacific, Missouri.
You ready, Bronson?
If those youngsters only knew the steps that Tim Peel has walked in his incredible hockey journey.
I remember one night I was working in Madison Square Garden, and it was the Flyers and the Rangers, and it was Game 7. And an hour and a half before the game, they were chanting, "Let's go Rangers, let's go." And I remember sitting in the dressing room going, this is awesome.
His childhood wasn't. Peel grew up in a trailer park in Hampton, New Brunswick, adopted and bullied a lot as a kid.
It was tough, but I never felt sorry for myself, and I would never want anybody else to feel sorry for me. And I think because of that, it taught me a lot about resiliency and perseverance and having to work hard for whatever you want.
What he wanted to be was an NHL referee. He achieved that at age 32. Peel laced up his skates for 1,343 regular season games. He worked the playoffs in 21 of his 23 seasons. He saw it all on the ice. The first penalty he called was on Mark Messier. He worked Gordie Howe's last game and Martin Brodeur's record-breaking game, 2 Winter Classics, and the Olympics in 2014. And then there was that night at Enterprise when Tim Peel scored a goal.
It goes in.
Wayne Gretzky contacted Peel immediately after the game.
So Gretz texts me and he goes, "You've only got 740 goals to go now to catch Hully." So it was amazing. It was fun.
The ending was not. Peel, the NHL, and the Blues had planned for the St. Louis resident to do his last game on April 24th at Enterprise.
They had tickets made up, Tim Peel's final game, for the 150, 160 people that were coming to the game. My kids and my wife are going to be on the ice. You know, that was the only thing that, and is the only thing that bothers me to this day, is that my kids didn't get to see me work a final game.
4 weeks before, this came out on a broadcast on Peel's live mic.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville early in the... I thought that I had turned it off, and I hadn't turned it off, and there's a person upstairs that's supposed to turn it off, but he didn't, he didn't turn it off quick enough, and it wasn't his fault.
Peel knew he blew the call on number 33, Victor Arvidsson.
Then when I went over to the penalty box, Kelly Sutherland, who's a longtime referee in the league and one of our best referees, and I respect him a lot. And I think it was kind of my defense mechanism, because he saw the play. He knew it wasn't a penalty. And it was a way of me to say, yeah, it wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty. And my verbiage just came out wrong.
23 years of a career gone in 2.3 seconds. Peel was told he was finished as a referee on the day that Blues legend Bobby Plager died. Kelly Chase called him with the news.
He goes, "Bobby," because social media was going pretty crazy about Tim Peel, not just around North America, but in St. Louis. And he goes, "Bobby Plager loved you so much he thought he'd take the heat off you today." And the kids came home, and it was the first time I saw them. And I started crying when I started talking to them. And part of me was because of what I had gone through. But a big part of it was because I had to tell them that Bobby had passed away. Because Bobby was such a tremendous person and loved my kids and was always so nice to them. And
the 55-year-old Peel has moved on. In addition to coaching hockey with son Bronson on the team, there's his daughter Brielle and her horseback riding, and his bride of 13 years, Tisha. Let it be known that Tim Peel is a believer in the axiom, "Whatever doesn't destroy me makes me stronger." the kid with the tough childhood can handle just about anything.
It hasn't been always easy, and I just developed this inner peace and inner toughness that I'm not going to let one incident define me. I've got an example to set for Bronson and Brielle. They're 9 and 7. I got an example to set that life isn't always easy, and it's how you come out at the other end of it.